Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. We have been looking at gay movies all month long, and we are going to definitely continue because it's Pride Month. This week, will focus on films of festivals past. I love film festivals, gay or straight, narrative features or documentaries, short films, web series. I love festivals. I book my travel, to be honest, around going to film festivals or Broadway musicals or touring musicals or anything with the word musical. I have been to so many film festivals that I just love many of them, and you should too. One reason to embrace film festivals is you get to see movies before the rest of the world does. And in fact, a lot of filmmakers go to festivals so they find movies to distribute at these film festivals. So you would be lucky enough not only to see a movie first, but to see it before everybody's singing about it, talking about it, giving it Oscars, because a lot of great movies are discovered at film festivals. They're not all just released from the studios. Film festival programmers go and find things. I'm giving you a list of 7 movies, it's actually 8 because I couldn't narrow it down, of films that I've discovered at different film festivals over the years, and they need to be seen, and many of them are available for you to watch at home now. I can't do some movies that I love because although I saw them at festivals, they haven't been distributed yet, so you can't watch them at home. So when they're available, I will keep you posted. But until then, let's look at 7 wonderful movies that I have found at film festivals. Let's go. The movie Chow definitely caught my attention, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 years ago when I saw it, because of course I love everything Italian. When you say Chow and you say Italian men, I am there. But this is a really good story. It's about a couple from different countries that are communicating and developing a relationship, and one of them dies. So the other one goes to their country, meets his best friend, and maybe new sparks are starting there. Anyway, this is a really terrific movie about friendship, about love, about freedom and Italian men. And guess what? You could find this on here, the streaming channel. And here's a secret. Are you ready? Currently, here is having a 30% off your annual subscription. I love here because it's a great place for gay content, and I go there as a resource for this show. So you should check out Chow on here and so many of their other great choices. Until I catch you at here, I am going to go watch Chow and continue to learn Italian. Mi chiamo Kevin, e tu piacere conoscerte. A presto, mi amigos, eh? By the way, with Italian, if you don't know what you just say A at the end of every word, and use your hands more often. That's what I learned when I've been to Italy, eh? But mi poquito parle Italiano. Chow makes me so excited. Another good streaming resource is Reverie. This is where I'm going to be watching Suicide Kale, which I discovered at the Frameline Film Festival couple years ago. Okay, now don't get worried. It is called Suicide Kale, but it's actually a comedy. What? So 4 lesbians are getting together for brunch, and one of them finds a suicide note. Is it one of the other people at the party? How do you bring this up? Will you pass the kale salad, and are you going to kill yourself at the end of lunch? Or pass the kale salad, is my food so bad you're just going to kill yourself? Is it actually written by one of the 4 people at brunch? Or is it just found from somebody else that was there? All of this will be discovered in this super funny dark comedy that I think is terrific. And if it wasn't for film festivals, I'd never know about it. And it's on Reverie. So if you're a Reverie person, you could watch this. And if you're not a Reverie person, why not? So I wanted to include a movie with Latin dads that are so macho that they have trouble accepting their gay and or transgender child. I came down to 2 films and I couldn't narrow the field, so I decided to do both. So first we have Gun Hill Road with Issei Morales as a father who gets out of prison. He reunites with his family. He thinks everything's good. He's coming back, taking over being the parent, even though the mother's done all the work for a couple of years. But then he starts realizing his son is acting quite feminine. I mean, he's a man, Men act like men. So there's a lot of drama between him and his son who's transitioning to be a woman. And it's very heartfelt in many ways. And I think the performances all around are very good. But Harmony Santana blew me away as the child in this film. She is wonderful. She's lovely. She's really emotes from within. I mean, I believe everything she has to say, and you should too. This movie is terrific. It's a little gritty with the father, but still wonderful film. You could find it on the network or the streaming channel Tubi, T-U-B-I, or you could spend a few dollars on Amazon. It's well worth it no matter how you discover this movie. I almost did not include La Mission, that has Benjamin Bratt as a macho father who starts to figure out his son is gay. And of course, like the other movie, you can't be gay, you're a man, you gotta like women. Anyway, he learns a lot of things. It takes place in San Francisco, which I love. And actually, I also adore the fact that Benjamin co-wrote it with his brother, and they both produced it, and his brother Peter directed it. So it's really probably near to their hearts, this film. Now, I almost didn't include it because I couldn't find it how you could see it unless you bought the DVD. But I found it on YouTube where you could watch it completely free. Popcorn Flicks is one way, or Free Movie is another way on YouTube. And Popcorn Flicks also happens to be a streaming device. So it's a win-win. So you gotta watch it, a really good movie. If you're from the Bay Area, it's nice to see us represented on the screen. So check out La Mission. Now we have Closet Monster. Oh my God, I saw this years ago and it's still haunting me. It's another movie dealing with a gay youth, which is not our theme this week, but we have this young man who's finally coming to terms with his sexuality, being brave enough to take a stand to tell people, but at the same time, he's battling some demons, and those demons are real. He had some incident happen to him as a child which affected him, of course. He needs to deal with that, all while exploring his sexuality and his relationships with his family. This movie is so wonderful that you really must watch it. And you can see it for free. I know I keep talking about Canopy. Who has signed up for Canopy yet? It's the underdog of streaming devices. It lets you see 5 movies for free a month. So this should be one of your 5 this month. Sign up for Canopy. Sign up for Canopy. I promise I get no money for saying that. Another family movie is My Straight Son. Almost didn't include it again because I couldn't find it, but it is available on Apple for just a few dollars. Oh, I know I keep doing that big breath, but this movie is about a successful photographer. Life is going great. He's gay. He's got drag queen friends. He's making a lot of money. Then his son happens to come to have to live with him while his lover is in a coma. I mean, you can't ask for more drama than that. And of course, as the title says, his son is straight. How do you have a straight son in your life if he's not knowing that you were gay? You have to explain everything to him. You have to educate him. And these things all happen, of course, with a relationship that's sometimes volatile, because the straight son doesn't always want his father's lifestyle shoved down his throat. This really is one of the best movies I've seen from festivals, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to talk about it. So you need to seek it out. So go to Apple right now and watch it, and tag it in different ways so when it comes to other devices you can have it, but do not ever miss My Straight Son. Okay, now I'm starting to get emotional. My straight son kind of started it, but now we have Out in the Dark. Oh God. So it's about a Palestinian man who's studying, and he meets some Israeli guy, and that sounds nice. 2 nice guys meet, fall in love, but you know what? Did you hear where they're from? Very homophobic, and they would rather see you dead than alive and happy being gay. This movie deals with those issues. Those are tough issues. I'm having trouble fathoming that someone would want me dead just for being gay. And that's what they happen to have in this movie. It's really, really, really heart-wrenching. It's nail-biting. It's every emotion you'd ever want in a movie. And you can enjoy those emotions for free on Amazon Prime. okay? Talking about this movie almost can make me cry just talking about it. Holding the Man. It's based upon a true story about two Australian men that meet, fall in love. Of course, they have to fight their families like all those other movies do. I mean, we all have to do that pretty much. But then, of course, this is based upon true story, so it happens right around AIDS. So, of course, AIDS rears its ugly head into the lives of this most beautiful couple that we would all want to be their friends. I'm lost for words. Emotionally, I connect with this film. The true story part makes it even harder and a more beautiful love story to view. And this movie was so great and welcoming that they even made a documentary about the same guys called Remembering the Man. So if you want to see a narrative feature called Holding the Man, go to Netflix right now. If you want to see the documentary version, Remembering the Man, that's on Canopy. This week, I did not steer anybody wrong. These are some of the most acclaimed movies I've ever seen at film festivals. But many of these movies, you need a tissue or you need a punching bag because you are going to feel emotions from all the films in today's collection. So there's our look at film festival favorites from the past. Let me know, really, when you watch these, what you think. Please comment below. A lot of you write, I can't wait to see it. But tell me how these movies affected you after. There's a comment section right down there. Look, let me go down there. Yeah, see, I see it. Go down there. In the meantime, why don't you share? Yes. And subscribe. And find some of your friends to also subscribe and tell them to share. Come back next week only if you want super hot, exotic, erotic, explicit, graphic movies. Because that's my theme. They're not porn, but they do make wood, if you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching. Here's a quick look at a promo for the Santa Barbara Film Festival as I say goodbye. I've enjoyed having you here. I'm sorry if I get emotional about some movies, but it's a good way to let out your real emotions, you know? Anyway, bye-bye. Oh, Santa Barbara, beautiful city. I think I'll go. Maybe later.